So hello guys, it's Wednesday today. Don't mind my hair, it looks a mess, but I have been at the gym and I want to wash my hair tomorrow, but I want to do a style, see if I can get some curls in my hair like I used to do in old days. Um, because right now I love wearing my hair in an afro, but I would like to see if I can still do those styles where I used to get like some curls in, just to for a change. So I'm not only wearing my hair in a big fro. So this hair is a mess, and yeah, but we are going to work with it. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, we're going to have to work with this with this hair, and I think I'll do a video tomorrow so you can see if I'm successful. If I'm not successful with the style, I'm not going to do it. I bought some gel, but I can only use gel in my hair if I know I'm going to be washing it out very, very soon, because I don't like putting a lot of things in my hair. But I think I'm going to buy some good gel so I can be changing my style once in a while, so I'm not only wearing my hair in a puff. So yeah, somebody asked me to show you how I make my chia porridge. You can use chia in many different ways, but there's so many people who do these beautiful, healthy, tasty chia recipes, but I only do one, and I'm going to show you how I mix it. I don't have like, I use my eyes when I mix it, but it's very easy, but I'm going to show you anyway. Old blouse from Zara, old skirt from H&M or Zara, I can't remember, and thrifted belt, and my favorite earrings. So that's my outfit of the day. So guys, of course you're going to need your chia seeds. Say the chia seeds. I don't know, like so anyway, you have to have your chia seeds, and like I said, I normally don't measure. My husband is always asking me when he's doing it, how much should I do? I say, Jan, I don't know, I just measure with my eyes. I have a jug here, and I think I'm going to put it, oh god, 1 spoon, 2, 3, 4. So guys, this jug I'm using, they should be liquid, around 300 millimeter liquid, and I put in 4 spoons, and I use milk, which is lactose free. Like I said, I am not good with lactose. Many Africans are not. You can use milk. Some people, they just use water, or almond milk. You can also use almond milk, and then you just pour it in. And I do this the night before I want to use it. For example, if I do this, I like to take it tomorrow, and it looks like this when you see, some of it is there, some of it is down there. So you have to stir it, and you have to do that a couple of times, because when you stop stirring it, the chia seed, they go down here, and if you leave it sitting like maybe for 2 minutes, even 1 minute, I think, without doing it, it settles down, and then it is gonna get sticky like a I don't know, like cement. Yeah, so you have to stir it and stir it, let it sit a few minutes, come stir it. And so I'm going to do that, and I'll come and show you how it looks like. Then I put it in the fridge. And some people, they can do that, then mix in oats, but I like doing this, and then the next day in the morning, if I want to make some for my work, then I can mix in oats. It tastes so good if you mix the oats in it. And I use honey. I don't put in sugar, I use honey. And by the way, guys, I don't drink sugar. I don't know, like when I came to Denmark, and because it was so cold, and I was drinking a lot of tea, yeah, I used to put in sugar, and I was like, wow, I drink like 5-6 cups of tea, and putting in sugar, that's not healthy. So I just told people, I was always surprised I drink tea without sugar. So also this, I put in honey, because honey is better than sugar. So I'm going to stir this, and then I'll put it in the fridge, but I'll come back and show you how it looks like. So it was very simple, but you can go on YouTube and find different recipes of chia. and you can do whatever you want to, because you can do different things. I put in Greek yogurt, because this is like a base, because I'm gonna take some off and do it how I like. My husband will also take, because when you're done you can use just 2 spoons of it, because it gets, it swells up, it gets swollen up by the water, and the volume is big. So this, I think Yan and I, we can use maybe 2-3 days, because I take maybe 2 spoons, mix Greek yogurt and kefir in, and maybe some oats, and so I introduced this to my husband and he loves it too, so he takes it for his breakfast, and it keeps you very full. This keeps you really very full, and it's not unhealthy. Something like this is not unhealthy. So and somebody else, I think her name is Ibminabiye. Ibminabiye 257 257. What's that? It's in East Africa, because we are 256 in Uganda. It must be Kenya. Yeah, Kenya. Anyway, she asked me, like, please teach us about your self-care tips, especially with cleaning and organizing your home, gardening and nutrition, including supplements and the likes. Self-care, guys, I think I already have videos like self-care. What should I say? Self-care, like I go to the gym, I try to eat healthy. We really eat healthy, compared to, well, let me say compared, we do eat healthy, but many times we also, like Yan and I, we eat junk, we eat chips and stuff like that. But I'm working on not doing that, because I don't want this weight on me anymore. So I don't drink. I used to drink, and I think I stopped 3 years ago, something like that. And I drink alcohol-free beer. I love that. And once in a while, like I can have a glass of red wine, a glass of rosé, but it's very, very rare these days for me to drink, because I don't like how it makes me feel the next day, especially in the summertime, like I want to wake up and the sunrise and the sun is shining. I don't want to wake up having a hangover. So no, I don't drink anymore. And the good thing about that, even if I'm at a get together or birthday, I think in the old days, maybe I felt like I need to have something to relax me, so I could like dance, but and talk to people, but I don't need that anymore. I think my confidence has risen a little bit, so I can talk to people without even I'm drunk, and I can also dance and have a good time without I have had a drink. But once in a while, but it's very rare I drink, and I walk. I'm going to the gym. I'm not going to the gym as I would like to, but I'm going to the gym. But I am doing a lot of walking, and that's going to be like this whole year and the rest of my life. I think walking is going to be one of my biggest exercises, apart from lifting and doing weights. Walking, because it's not harsh on the joints, and you recover very easily. And my skin routine, I've already made a skin routine about that. And like I live in Denmark, we are offered different kind of checks and treatments, mammogram. I just have been to mammogram. I already have a video about my products I use on my skin, products I do on my hair, on my body. I just use shea butter. Sometimes I use a cream, and then I pack shea butter on top. I always like fatty creams on my skin. As you can see, my skin is very, I should say myself, my skin is very nice and smooth. My skin here is better than my skin in the face. And I don't do things like nails, because I'm a nurse. We're not allowed to do that. But even if I wasn't a nurse, I would not go to spend money putting on fake nails. No, I might spend money going to do a pedicure, but I'll never spend money going to put on fake nails. I journal. I do a lot of journaling. For me, self-care is also, like I said, protecting my peace. On, like, my life depends on it. For me, that is self-care, protecting my peace. Yes. Removing people in my life that bring me misery or just bringing drama. That's self-care to me. and writing down my thoughts so they're not like in my head. Put them down, because sometimes we put thoughts down, you know, they go away. Self-care for me is also trying to stay positive. And I think you've been here long. I think I say to myself, I'm a positive person. I try to see beauty in everything. You know, I try to go outside and see nature, like my gardening and stuff like that. And yes, you said I should give you tips about gardening. I don't know, like gardening we just plant plants and they're just out there. I don't know, I think it's best to go maybe and follow somebody who does like focus on gardening. Yeah, I have a garden. We are a lot in our garden. I talk a lot about my gardening, but maybe you should be specific exactly, because our garden is new. You know, we have only been in this house I think for 3 years. It's a new house we built, so the gardening is a process. We are working on it. I think I might make actually a video about our garden process, how from when it was all just mud until now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Leave in the comments if you'd like to see that. I would like to make a video of the garden for how we started from scratch, and also maybe a video about the building process. We can show you all the way from the start how we started. So if you like a video like that, let me know, but I only do it if there's more people who say they would like a video like that. So I don't know, like self-care for me also keeping myself busy during winter time. I don't know, like you must be in Kenya, you don't have winter, but like during winter time, stay focused, doing scrapbooking, you know, painting, drawing. I'm not good at these things, but I try to teach myself. Knitting, that's just self-care for me, to prevent myself from getting depressed because of the weather. And yeah, so maybe you have to be specific. And organizing the house and cleaning, I don't know, like again, I think it's better to go and see these people who focus on videos. Like there are people who do only cleaning on their videos. I can't say I'm an expert on that, and I'm not even like so organized. There are places in this house that are mess. I try to work on that. I'm working on decluttering, and I think I'm gonna bring you along when I'm decluttering. I already started a video decluttering my wardrobe. So yeah, I think again it's best to go to people who do this kind of videos. And I think one of the things I am doing to not have clutter or to stay organized. My husband is very organized. Yes, he's very organized. In his office, everything's like in my office, in my hobby room. Oh no. But something I do, like I have learned, is every time I'm in one room, I look in that room to see if there's something I can take from there when I'm going in another room. So every time I'm in the kitchen, I see if there's something I can take. It needs to go to the bedroom, or if I'm in the bedroom, I check if there's something I need to bring back in the living room, or like that. If I look at the dining table, is there something on the dining table that's not supposed to be there? Then I pick that and I take it where it's supposed to be. And Yan and I, we do a cleaning together, you know, like I think once in a weekend when we're both off, we find a weekend and then we do, like sometimes we use a whole weekend on cleaning, and I don't like that. I would like us to be able to do it in small parts, so we don't use the whole weekend, but that's what we do. A whole weekend, sometimes we from scratch, we clean the floors, we vacuum, you know, and stuff like that. And we change the bed sheets, I think, once a week. And we stand together and we iron, him and I. Yeah, I'm not doing it alone. He's not doing it alone. So what we do, we have 2 ironing boards. We have 2 irons. We place them in front of the TV and we start taking the wheel, because by the time we do it, the basket is so big, you know. The problem is we iron our bed sheets and the guest bed sheets, we do that. So that's always a lot. And yeah, and I think something that you said, like what I should tell about my supplements. I think I've already talked about my supplements, and I think I'm very careful about telling people what supplements. No, maybe I should not say that. I will tell what supplements I'm taking, and I'm going to make a disclaimer. Do your own research, and I think I've said that before. I don't want to get in trouble. People say, oh, I went and took that, but let's go in the kitchen and I can show you the supplements I take. So guys, the supplements I take calcium, and I take it because they have done a DEXA scanning on me and they showed I had osteopenia, so I have to take Unicalc. But my doctors, they just told me to take Unicalc. Why you say Unicalc? Calcium. Yeah, calcium is called Unicalc. Calcium, to take calcium in, but they didn't tell me. Yes, and they told me how much I needed to take, but then I did my own research, and I found out like actually calcium can be dangerous for the body, because if calcium is going in the body and it doesn't have the help, it doesn't have the other mineral to help it work like the way it's supposed to work, or help it go where it's supposed to go, it can go and like set it itself in the wrong places, and that can cause more problems, you know. So I even know like some people who say don't take a calcium, but calcium, if you take it correctly, it's good. It's important, if you take calcium, you take K2 also, but that's what I do. I'm not telling you to go, well, let me not say that it's important. It's important for me when I'm taking calcium that I also take K2, because K2 helps the calcium go where it's supposed to go. Yes, vitamin 2 and calcium work very, very well to maintain bone strength and cardiovascular health. And calcium is essential for bones, but it acts better with K2, because K2 works as the director, you know. K2 removes calcium buildup. Yeah, I think that's what I would say. Because if you just take calcium and you just take it without anything to help it, you just get a buildup of it, and the calcium helps it to be distributed very well, so you don't get a buildup. Especially, I think the worst part, if you get calcium buildup in your arteries, that's not good. So that's what K2 does, and that's why I take it. I am not a doctor, guys. I'm just a nurse, and YouTube don't allow these kind of things, you know. So I take that. I take this, but then I found out actually also magnesium. I take magnesium. Magnesium is also very good for sleep. If you're tired, it's also good for brain fog and stuff like that. I don't want to sit and tell you like what the different things do. I think you should do your own research. You ask me what I take, this is what I take. Then when I realized I needed K2, I was looking for a tablet that has all this, and actually I found it. So I have this. Yeah, so I found it. This is the one. Yeah, it has calcium, magnesium citrate, vitamin D, and 2K. So this could be enough for me to take. But I still have this. I'm gonna finish this and then continue with this one. But this is magnesium is also very. They come in different types, you know. So you need to find out which one you need, because some magnesium might give you more energy and keep you awake. Some magnesium is very good for sleep, and I think the magnesium. I think this one, magnesium glycinate, I think it's the one good for sleeping. Yeah, I think all in all, if you're my age, you need these kind of vitamins for your bones and whatever. So I think I would say if you want to start taking vitamins, you should look into magnesium. You should look in, if you're not taking vitamin D, I don't even know, like seriously, you should take look in magnesium, vitamin D, K2, and calcium. But I think maybe talk to your doctor. You know, me, I'm a nurse, and I trust myself, and yeah, that's what I do. So, and I also take a multivitamin for 50 plus. Before I was just taking any, but I take a multivitamin for 50 plus. Yeah, and I take a turmeric. I don't know, they say turmeric is good and very expensive, so I take turmeric. Sometimes I just like don't take it every day, I just take it every other day. And and I take a B complex with all B vitamins, but I also don't take it every day. Something I do because I'm not sure, like I should be taking some of these things. I take them like maybe every other day, every third day, things like B vitamin. But a multi tablet you can take. Anybody should take a multi. If you're afraid and you're like me, I don't know, then just take. If you're over 50, over 40, find a multi tablet, multivitamins you can take, and start from there. But start with your vitamin D. Yeah. But also because I can't tolerate milk, I take a lactase. It's called. It's good because if I eat something and there is maybe a little bit of milk, I do take that. I don't know like what it's called in I think lactose. What is lactase? Is it called the same thing? Jesus Christ, guys. It's called lactase, lactase, I think it's called also in English. It's used to manage lactose intolerance by breaking down milk sugars, lactose, you know, into digestible glucose and blah 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 blah. So I can also feel like These days we are eating mostly gluten and lactose free, and I can already feel it on my body. Can already feel my stomach is beginning to slim down. So that's what I do. So guys, yeah, something else, I take my, oh, I need to buy, I forgot, I need to buy fish oil tablets. Yeah, I take fish oil tablets. I've run out. Oh my goodness, yeah, I've run out. I take fish oil tablets. So guys, that's what I take. But apart from that, you know, I eat healthy. Oh yeah, and I have this I think it's active coal. What is called charcoal? Active charcoal. This active charcoal is, I think, it's something like natural. You know, if you have gas in your stomach, I have a tendency of getting gas in my stomach if I eat things like pizza with cheese on. You know, I try to avoid that. But some, like, we're on a holiday and we couldn't find like a right food, and we not want to go out in the night, so we end up having some pizza. Then I take this. This is really good. It really helps me, and I don't get gas in my stomach. I really, I think I actually have worked so much on my gut health, because God, I used to have, like, we would eat food, the whole family, and I would end up like feeling like I was 5 months pregnant every time I finished eating dinner, and it was so annoying. Like, I eat something at work, I would say like, yeah, if I eat that thing with you, I won't even be able to tie my trousers when I'm going home, and it was so bothering me. And I got this yeah, these capsules. I think they're very natural, and you can take 2 capsules 1 to 4 times every day. If you feel bloated, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I get bloated very easily, but I've been working so much on my gut health, and I think it's helping. You know, kefir and Greek yogurt, I feel like I'm really doing very well. But I always have this with me if we're going out to eat. I always have this and this with me in a small container when you're going out for dinner in a restaurant or place that's not home, because then I don't know what they have been using. Then I do take this one. It's very good. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm taking. And anything I do, besides I drink a lot of ginger in my tea. I think that's a good thing. I always do that. I drink a lot of ginger, like very strong ginger, instead of, like, I see people making this ginger shot and everything. Isn't it better just to have it in your tea if you're a tea drinker? Let me show you how I do my vitamins. I found this smart box. Very nice. I even like take it on vacation. I can have it on my carry-on, and all my vitamins are in here, and they're like Monday to Sunday. And I put the one for the morning, and I put the ones for I'm gonna have with the dinner in the middle, and I have a magnesium in there I can take before I go to bed for good sleep. Also for, you know, yeah. So this is really nice. I had found these ones and I didn't like it. You know, it was like only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with one hole. So it means I had to have all the vitamins in one thing. But I want to take my vitamins in different hours of the day. So I really love this. I really like this one. I can't even tell you, because I got it in the pharmacy in Denmark, so I cannot even like tell you if. So you have to look in your pharmacies and you see if you can. So this is helping me actually, because in the old days, like, I just wake up and then I'll take one tablet, a multi-tablet out. You know, like, you have to go through all these things. But this one, I have it in here. In the morning, when I'm going to work, I just take this, put it in my bag, and I have it. If I'm going to have dinner, if I'm going away for weekend or whatever, I just take this. And I'm always like doing it on Sunday, so I have that. So those were my vitamin, guys. But do your own research, or go to your doctor if you have a good doctor. But some of these doctors are gonna say, oh, you don't need that, you don't need that. I remember one of my relatives, we were in a hospital, and I said to the doctor, because this person has been staying inside a lot and they were not going outside a lot, and I said, I think maybe they need some D vitamin. And the doctor said, oh, everybody needs D vitamin. So, and they just ignored me. You know, I'm a nurse telling it. Well, I was a loved one, but I'm also a nurse. I have that knowledge. I was telling, I think maybe they should check the vitamin. And by the way, guys, they checked the person's D vitamin, and it was so dangerously low. So if you live in Europe, Denmark, whatever, and you're inside a lot and you're not taking your D vitamin, girl, man, what are you doing? You know. So lack of D vitamin has so many issues you can get with lack of D vitamin. Let's see, because I always tell you like why you should take D vitamin, but I never tell you like how serious it is, because I think a lot of us people of color, we come to Europe and we're so busy with getting a job, getting our passport, getting this and that, family, and we forget because nobody's gonna tell you need it. I did not know I needed D vitamin until like a few years ago, because we don't talk about that in Uganda. We get D vitamin every day, so it's something we don't talk about, But let's see. So, guys, lack of vitamins, of vitamin D, include bone pain, especially in the back. I have been suffering with my back pain. I'm feeling better actually. I'm not having a bad problem with my back. I had so much back pain, even walking, I would get back pain. I am not feeling that so much. Even when I've been working on in the gym, I feel a little bit, but it's not there like before. Like I could not. It was so much. Sometimes I had to go back home. And pain in my legs, I'm not having that anymore because I've been so serious with my vitamins. So my camera, guys, is out of space and it keeps throwing me off. Anyway, what I was saying, like symptoms include bone pain. Yeah, I had said that. Muscle weakness, or aches. I was having all these aches. I don't know. I stopped drinking. I did a lot of things when I had that. You remember, guys, if you've been here long, when I had so much pain, like I was even sick. I got a sick leave and they did all these scannings and everything. I could not figure out why I was in pain. I stopped drinking and the pain has decreased and all that. I still have to be careful. But yeah, muscle weakness, like I said, and hair thinning. I don't know about hair thinning, but yeah, fatigue. Yeah, fatigue, especially some of us, we're menopause and we don't even take our D vitamin. Fatigue, yeah, and low mood, especially low mood. Why do you think people get depressed during wintertime? Yes, I know it's because it's dark. I know because it's cold and all that, but also because we are not getting the sun and our D vitamin is going down. Okay, so if you're not taking your D vitamin, I don't know. And frequent infections. I don't know about that. So yeah, here they're saying people in high risk, people with limited sun exposure, those with dark skin, dark skin people, older adults, and pregnant people. So that's it, guys. That's all I take, and I hope you do your own research. Go to your doctor. I don't know, like, do your own research before. But disclaimer: this is what I do. And I do my research, and I'm doing fine. And I'm in Denmark. Often I go and ask my doctor to do some tests on me. If I'm worried about something, going to the doctor and all that here in Denmark is free. So, and many people are lacking D vitamin. So enough about this D vitamin, guys. Enough about the D vitamin. So guys, instead of ginger shots that can cost a lot of money, that's how I get my ginger, just in tea. And I do this every day, and I've been doing this as long as I can remember. I think even in Uganda we do that, but when I came to Denmark, this is how I do it. I think in Uganda you boil it in a pan. I just put it straight in here, and that's what I do when I'm going to work. I have always been doing this. I drink a lot of ginger. My husband knows it. For me, ginger is like ginger is like cigarettes for some people. So I don't mind. I have hung some I put laundry out there because our garage get a little bit humid, so sometimes I put the laundry in here so we can get some humidity in here because it's very dry. Anyway, that's how I drink my ginger, and I'm reading here the benefits of ginger. there were some benefits. I was like, if it was helpful with all things like joint pain and that, I would not have been having that. But then I asked for the skin, and they said, yeah, ginger is excellent for health due to its high concentration of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. It helps reduce acne, fade scars, improve circulation for natural glow, and protect against UV damage. It's particularly effective for smoothing irritation and reduces signs of aging. Now you know why. Now you know why I look young and my skin looks like that. No, I'm kidding, guys. But yeah, this is how I drink my ginger, because you asked some of the things I do self-care. For me, my cup of tea with ginger is my self-care. If I don't have like my cup of tea and my ginger, it's so hard for me. Even when you're on holidays, I always try to buy ginger and have it in our hotel room. So it's so nice. I love tea. Let me know if you're a tea drinker. How do you drink your tea? Ginger, or you know this citron grass, I think it's called. We use that in Uganda, but I only use that when it's summer and I have it in my garden. But ginger I can always buy, and I always get it organic. Okay? This Danish weather, it can change like a chameleon. The weather was so nice when I went for a walk this morning. Oh my, oh look at my car. Oh my god, no way. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. So the evening's ending is, wow. It's 7:35 p.m. and I've already got 15,326 steps in. Yes, guys. Actually, I think because our house is kind of big, so when I'm going from here, I'm going to Jan's office, back and forth in the kitchen, walking around and everything. Sometimes I'm on my feet like the whole day, even when I'm at home, and I have done that today. Because I think when I left the gym, I think I was on like 11,000. I think I was on 11,000 something, and then I walked to get some fresh air for like 10 minutes. I think it was very cold, and then I came home, so I'm on 15,000. My god, let me see how much I'm on. Okay, for this week is Thursday. Today I'm already on 43k steps, and my goal is 70k steps. And today is Thursday, so I have Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday I'm going to work, so we'll see. I might make it to my 70k. Oh my god, I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. But anyways, like I said earlier, I'm going to try and make and get some curls in this hair, and I'll show you guys tomorrow before I wash it, because tomorrow I want to wash it. It feels hard. Tomorrow I want to wash the hair, and yeah, but we'll see. We'll see if I can get some curls in this hair. If it doesn't turn out very well, I'm not going to show you, but if it turns out very well, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do it off camera, and if it turns out very well, I'll tell you what I did. Okay.